And welcome to the Escalera Principals. This is how you open it.
Oh. Ito iba naman. Parang mas maganda ito, ano? Ayan. Hello, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Ferna, my husband is your
My
number
fan.
one follower, your fan.
Okay, so magandang umaga sa inyo lahat mga ka-YouTubero. Ngayon ay November 11, 2022. So muli tayo nagbabalik dito sa Iloilo. Ayan, so kahapon mga ka-YouTubero, dumating ako dito sa Iloilo around 4:30 ng hapon. And then dumiretso kami ng Camiña, Balay, Bato. And doon na rin kami nag-dinner. Grabe nga babait nila and very welcoming. And then ngayong araw ng Friday, November 11, muli tayong babalik sa Camiña, Balay, Bato para mag-tour and para ma-meet din natin yung mga owners. Meron tayong kasamang papunta doon mga ka-YouTubero, si Mr. J ng Ilustrados. Ayan, mamaya makikilala niyo siya. Okay, tara na. Baba na tayo. Ayan, so dito tayo nag-i-stay mga ka-YouTubero, Fig 3. Fig 3. Ayan. So hintayin ko lang si Sir J, siya yung susundo sa atin dito. Papunta ng Camiña, Balay, Bato. Ayan, Sir J, good morning. Ayan, sinundo pa nila tayo. Okay, let's go. Hello sir, magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga sa iyo, sir.
Ayan. So sir, magandang umaga sa iyo, Sir J.
Good morning, sir, ulit.
Ayan, batiin mo naman yung mga nanonood sa atin.
Sa mga gustong pumunta ng Iloilo pa, you could contact me by through Surford. Ako po yung isa pa ako sa tour operator po dito sa Iloilo City. Then we cater the whole Panay po. Iloilo City going to Antique, Caticlan, Boracay, Roa City, Guimaras, and pwede din po Bacolod at Negros.
O, di ba? So, sa mga gustong mag-travel, kung naghahanap kayo ng ano nyo. Lagay ko na lang yung yung Facebook ni Sir J dito sa description below. Ayan, para makita ninyo. Okay? Thank you, Sir J.
Camiña, Balay,
Hello, Ma'am
Bato.
Luth. Magandang umaga po.
Yes, so welcome to Iloilo. We are the river people. The province alone has 167 rivers. So at the back of the Balay Bato is of course, the trade, the highway trade. That's where we have our own port, and then we would sell all our products using our junk boat, the Lorcha. And we decided to do an abres salon or open the house to the public. In 2011, we are empty nesters, and we said, so at the back of the Balay Bato is the Iloilo River. That's of course the highway of the trade and commerce. We would sell the products of Balay Bato in the central markets using the junk boats. So we still have our pier over along the river. So we decided to do an abres salon or open the house to the public for guests, visitors, so that they get a slice of the Ilonggo Ilustrado life. This is a walk in the past with the present, of course, conditions. I did the tagline of where the past is always present. That's my original tagline.
Wow.
When we opened the house to guests in 2011.
Oh.
So you cannot do a reconfiguration of the Balay Bato. Of course, the structure was a bit challenged, so we did some structural integrity, of course, solutions to the house, since we could no longer find the large troso or the big Molave posts. We
Oh.
lost all our rainforest cover. So
Nice.
we did a steel structural integrity solution to that. So welcome to the Balay nga Bato.
Hello.
Weaving is still alive in the Balay nga Bato. This used to be also the source of income of Lola Rufina. That's why our store is named after Lola Rufina. When we decided to do an Abre Salon in 2011, I really asked help from relatives where I can locate the weavers. So they're back with us.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's a mother and tandem. I said when the mother, of course, exits, the daughter is still here with us. So in the same manner, I asked my children to follow after us.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So this is, of course, the almacen that is supposed, it means warehouse, a depository. This is where we sell the products of our arts and crafts.
And
Okay.
kayo rin po mismo gumawa. Ano po? Tama po ba?
Yes, the weaving, of course, the shirts, and
Ah,
then
yes,
we do that.
yeah.
And when you come and visit Camiña Balay nga Bato, you should not miss the chocolate espresso.
Oo
So
nga.
we did a backward integration of that. So when we could no longer find the sources, of course, for cacao, my husband, Camiña, whose mother is Flor Avanceña-Camiña. So we planted 8,000 cacao trees in our Guimaras farm. So with the assistance of course, the OST, we did a configuration again of our tablea making. My lola used to sell tablea for a living in our La Huerta in our town. We were growing a lot of cacao trees. So that's the principal drink and the signature drink of the Balay. So the Balay is of course, an arquitectura mestiza. It's of course, a product of our very own icon, the Balay nga Bato, is the Bahay Kubo, with, of course, the European influences. We have, of course, the 3 levels of windows, the ventilación, ventana, and ventanilla. And since we belong to the lowest rank of the Ilustrado, so the second rank will, of course, belong to the political elite. The first will, of course, be the Dato and the Maharlika. Our area is relatively small, but we still live here, Fern.
Oo.
So no ghost in the house.
Okay.
We're still in
Oo.
residence.
Tsaka mararamdaman mo naman yun, ma'am.
There's
Diba?
there's
Even
a
me, I feel that.
warm. You can feel that?
Yeah, I don't feel anything yet.
Oh,
Yet.
you have a third eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I do, yes.
Yeah, yes. It's a product of our farm,
Oh.
the Spring Bloom Agri Farm in Guimaras. So this is the signature dip of Iloilo. It's called the sinamak. And the vinegar would also come from our coconut trees in the farm.
Oh,
We-
nice.
we
Even
plant
the silis.
Yeah, the sili, yes.
Oh.
Of course, this is the Baterol Batedor.
Oh, yung sa ano yan, di ba?
Oh,
Hot
yes.
chocolate.
I'm the 4th generation owner of this chocolate espresso. So when friends came over, they were quite surprised that I served them chocolate espresso. Said, what's the big fuss about this? We drink this every day. And of course, well-meaning friends said, this will be your signature drink, Luth. Okay. Here we are now at the Almacen.
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 Almacen, C-E-N. So
Almacen.
it's a warehouse, a depository. This is also where we sell the products of the farm and the products of the arts and crafts of Iloilo. Of course, the chief is Hablon. And of course, a few antiques, okay? And tables would come from Trozos. Yeah, okay. So we have a muskuvaduhan in Leon. That's the Milocoton. So we still have the machinery, the product of the opening of Suez Canal. This came from the
Oh,
British
wow, look at
distributors,
this.
the British traders. The corn sheller from Lolo
Oh, yeah,
Crispinos,
this one.
yeah, yes.
Wow.
Hacienda in Leon, small land holdings, 100 hectares hacienda from Leon.
Wow.
Strachan and McMurray.
Stracas.
Remember, Iloilo, we have a very fine port. We're protected by Guimaras, so no typhoon can, of course, cross the boat's dock in Molino.
Bye-bye.
Hello, sir. Thank you so
Imagine,
much, sir.
Fern, my husband is your
My
number
fan.
one follower, your fan. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
And then, of course, this is the Escalera Principal.
Oh, ito talagang grand
So,
ano to.
46 degree, that's of course with a purpose. The house is also called the House of Reason. Every architectural detail has a reason. So I was telling you before, the ventilation, ventana, and the ventanilla, we can see that at the second floor. So why is this called the Balay Bato? The lower area is made up of the river rubble. That's the river at the back of the house. And then finished by a palitada, is a lime finishing, lime plastering. And welcome to the Escalera Principals, 46 degrees to ward off intruders.
Wow.
Okay, this used to be an open configuration, but with the frequency of the pirate attacks, so they decided to enclose this using the river rubble at the back of the house. Saya with her.
So
And of
kapag
course,
aakit
mga
daw tayo
gentlemen
dapat.
exempted na yun, not unless they're under the saya.
Oo nga, yes. So kailangan pag aakit daw
Practice
naka-sideways.
naka-sideways.
Oo,
So,
dapat yung
and
paa
then
mo pag ganon.
one hand free because you have to use the handrail. This is
Yes.
a 46 degree. So now you're here at the kaida. Kaida means fallen. You allow your saya to fall. And look at our doors. This is from the Japanese artisan. This is a Japanese door. Okay.
Look at the door nila mga kachubero. Oh.
No hinges. Ayan.
No hinges. Ay,
One
oo nga,
piece of
no,
wood.
no.
Okay. Ayan. Still a pivot.
Oh.
That's it. One piece of wood from the rainforest of Panay before. Maybe this came from the rainforest of Guimaras. And then you close it this way. You will
Galing.
notice there's a gap on the floor.
Yes.
You have to view people coming in. You don't open the door. If you see mud all over their feet, they must be the tulisan. They were not bad people, but they rebelled against faith.
Oo.
Okay. So this is it. This is how you open it. And then there used to be a metal, a steel bar to close this. But we lost it.
Oh.
For the ilustrado, you have to use this bastonero for your hat and for your baston and do the ilustrado walk. So we were named as an important cultural property here, Fern, in December 23, 2015. It's December 23. An important cultural property, meaning this house possesses an exceptional or a unique architecture given by the National Museum here,
Yeah.
under the NCCA, National Commission for Culture and the Arts. You will notice the floors. The floors are the original tabla, the wide floors, and our haligi. Those are the poste.
Anong kahoy po yan, madam?
That's mulave.
Molave.
It's
So,
a mangrove tree.
wow. Yung mga hindi...
Napakatibay po. Ito mulave rin ito, Fern.
Oh, the door.
This is the butler's alley. The helpers are supposed to be kept. They're not supposed to be seen, not unless you are aliping na mamahay. Ito yung aliping sa gigilid. Sa gilid-gilid lang.
Ito pala yun.
It's the butler's alley. But we still,
Aliping sa
we
gigilid.
still live here. We reside here. We never left the house, thank God. So before we go to sleep, we have to check 7 doors. So this is the Anfalada style. One room leads to the other. But we have side doors to maintain your privacy. This is another side door. The main entrance door is along the Sala Mayor. Ayan, Fern, yung sinasabi ko, ventilasyon, ventana, ventanilla, and ventilador. Okay, ventanilla yung sa baba, yung below the ventana. And then sa taas is the ventilation. Hot air up and cold air sinks. There's science, okay? And then, of course, we have the board and batten walls. Ayan, this is the English board and batten. So, ito yung the Anfalada. One room leads to another.
These are your mga
Oo, through the years. Oo. This is, of course, the Isla Gigantes Pottery, the part of the Novaliches complex. That's the north will always be the rich part of any region. So this came from northern Iloilo. When we decided to open the house to the public, we have to, of course, reconfigure some of the walls. This is part of our walls. Made it into a table. Lawaan lang ito kasi, lawaan lang. The chungka is still alive here. That belongs to my lola. The chungka was played alongside the boat yan, yung mga galleon, di ba? To pass the time away, it will take you months to reach Europe. But with the opening of Suez Canal, travel time was cut into half, okay? So the aparador of Lola, the... So people, visitors, our guests would always go for where to eat, what to see, what to buy, what to experience. You're right here at the Camiña Balay nga Bato. We do our buffet, which is really an Ilonggo heritage cuisine. The way we cook our food is just the straightforward way. Hindi kami masos, hindi kami saucy. Okay. We always enhance the simplicity and the freshness of our fruits and vegetables. You had dinner with us last night.
Yes.
Yeah, did you see that wala kaming maraming
Wala,
sarsa? Oo, it's hulog lang. Oo. Ayan. So, one line of rooms, this one is another line of rooms. Ayan. This is our master's bedroom.
Which side po?
Oo. This is 4 na kwarto na magkadugtong-dugtong. Oo. And of course, the oratorio, Fern. This is always part of the Balay nga Bato. From the escalera principal to the kaida to the oratorio, the family altar, leading to the master's bedroom. You will note that the master's bedroom is small kasi ano lang kami, ilustrado na komersyante. Yeah, wala kaming, very small ang aming area.
Parang ito ay prayer room.
Oh, this is really part of the configuration of the Balay nga Bato. You should always have a prayer room before the master's bedroom. Lola would sit here.
So kung makita ito,
Ayan. Sige, go. Gusto mo ilawan kita? Oo, kay Lola ito na bedroom. So, 1, 2, 3. Hanggang sa kabila. Ayan. 1, 2, 3. Tapos doon. So, that's still part of Lola Rufina's and Lolo Crispino's property before. Hanggang sa fish pond sa likod ng bahay. Sa ILOILO River. That's our family. The fourth generation. Ito na yung fourth. The brothers. Oo nga. Oo. Anything. Naalagaan,
Yung iba kasi nag-migrate na ng ibang
Oo,
bansa.
tsaka, siyempre the consciousness and the awareness.
Yes.
It's not because I'm really smart, but I have smarter friends who help me.
Yes, that's right po.
And I asked, of course, the UP Center for Western Visayas Studies, so to put the house in its correct perspective. Okay.
Nice.
And from the escalera to the kaida, to the oratorio, to the sala mayor, iyan na, the balcon. Nakita mo yung kinukuha ni Jane? Galing niya, no? Siya lang nag-isip niyan, hindi nga namin naisip yan eh. Balcon, this is where you had dinner last night. Yes. Si Tatay was of course, a colonel in the Philippine Army. So itong a little memento from his past. Oo. Dito kayo kumain kagabi. This is the azotea. This is where you dry your dishes, dry your fish, and then of course hang your clothes. But we decided to do an azotea comedor. So that since we have a very small dining room, so we roofed this and made this into a azotea comedor, a dining area for guests and friends like you, Fern. Okay.
Thank you.
These are all recycled. This came from an old house along Moliloni, the doors. So from another old houses, that's the cold, yung walang tawag diyan, yung cold process na by kamay lang. Ayan. They didn't choose yung ano, walang welding.
Oh, dinikit lang siya.
Oo, kamay, oo. Cold process, hindi